So Chet, tell me a story. How you out here? How long you been out here? How you survived?
Been out here 3.5 years now. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. Real simple. Mostly depends on the big dollar. Big dollar makes a lot of difference. You got enough dollars, you can get about anything you want. Right now, I'm running real low on dollars. Mostly because I'm unemployed. I've had 4 heart attacks, I've had 8 seizures, I've had brain surgery. That's 13 times I could have checked out and I was denied. So now I've got some lawyers working on my case, and hopefully I'll get my SSDI, hopefully, and things will get a little bit better. At least I'll have a steady income. Right now I'm relying on GR, and it's barely enough to keep you going, especially in this town. Everything's extremely high. When I first got into this town, I bought me a beer. Lady says that'll be $5. Oh, okay. I said, I'm running low on cigarettes. Have you got any cigarettes? Oh yeah, I'll get you what kind of cigarettes you want. And I told her. She brought me a pack of cigarettes, laid them down. She goes, that'll be $5. I went, that's $10 for a beer and a pack of cigarettes. This town is a little expensive. And you're lucky if you can get a meal around here for less than $7 or $8. It's just you just about spend that at the grocery store for food if you don't mind spending a considerable amount of money for a meal. Everything seems to be rather high in this town. I've been employed since I was 15.5 years old. I've had good jobs and I've had bad jobs. Good money, bad money. And I've mostly worked most of my life. I've driven a truck over the road for approximately 17 years. I've been a painter for 6 years. And I've done some odd jobs. And all in all, I had a heart attack at work, and they sent me in and said that it wasn't because of the fumes I was breathing. I was welding galvanized metal, and when you're welding galvanized, it creates a very poisonous gas. They used to use it in the gas chamber to kill you. And anyway, they said there wasn't no poison in my blood, but yet I had my first heart attack then, and then a couple months later I had another heart attack, and I switched jobs and got a job that didn't pay too much, and me and the boss kind of got into a disagreement, and I quit and packed up my little bag full of goodies, and I just hit the bricks, and I've been on the road ever since. Or actually, I've been a runaway ever since. And I've always liked Santa Monica. I was brought up over in a place called Tarzana. And I've been here quite a few times, and I always liked this town, so I said, where should I go? And I went down to New Orleans first, trying to get in on some work down there after that big hurricane went through, and I was about a month late. Everything was filled up. And so I decided to come back out here because I'd always liked this town, and so I came out here, and I've been told twice by the doctors that I can't work because I'll accelerate another heart attack, actually another seizure, and so I can't work. So I'm on I'm on GR waiting to get my SSDI, which I'm more than willing to get it if they'd ever get around to giving it to me. But right now I'm waiting on to go to a hearing to hopefully get my money. And other than that, I've just been like hanging out and trying to survive. Like I said, I'm on GR. I get some months you get 100, and 98. I believe it's $198, and other months you get $220. And really, it's not enough to really make it in this town because everything, like I said, $10 for a pack of cigarettes and a beer to me is a little high. But I'm surviving, let's put it that way. I've got lunch right here. People have left me lunch, and right here in the sack, and I'm hanging on to it because it's another meal. And I don't really like doing that without meals. So somebody was gracious enough to leave me some peanut butter sandwiches and some cookies and a green apple. And I'm glad to have it because you're lucky to make it on GR and what you can scrounge up. And I'm lucky to be an American. I know that because I know it'd be a lot rougher in other towns. But if you're just pulling down GR, it's not real easy to make it in this town. I'm sure there's a lot of towns that's a lot cheaper. But I like this town, and I like being by the ocean, and I love the weather out here. I hate shoveling snow on them 90-degree days, and I never have liked shoveling snow, and I like the weather out here, the ocean, people are fine. And if I just had a few more bucks in my pocket, life would be good.
Well, Chet,
but other than that, I'm surviving.
Do you have family?
I have what?
Do you have family?
Yes, I have an ex-wife and a child back in Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, and they're doing all right. Yeah, my daughter moved to Omaha, and she's a nurse, and my wife is she's remarried with another guy, so they're doing all right. Yep. Yep. And I've got a sorted family that's mostly spread out through the country. But yeah. Yeah. It's sometimes easy and sometimes rough.
Would you like a radio?
Sir?
Would you like a radio?
Would I like a radio?
Yeah.
Certainly I would like a radio. Thank you, sir.
So you're giving him a radio? Man just gave you a radio.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that
Things
great?
are looking better.
So you got
I haven't had one of these in about 6 months.
Right.
My last one got stolen.
Really?
Yeah, it was right. It was right. My clothes and everything was right around the corner from me. I could have reached out and touched it, and somebody come by and they wanted them more than I wanted them, and everything went down the road. So I had what I had on, and my friends and places. I put myself back together a little bit. Everything I own is right here in this little sack, and basically I go anywhere I want to, but I like it here, and I've wanted to come here, and I came here. And
where do you
so
stay
I'm
at
trying
night?
to hide it out right here.
Where do you stay at night?
Right now I'm in an abandoned building doorway. But I'm in out of the rain. I am in out of the rain. Yep. Yeah, that's the only good thing is I got a little place I can hide and stay dry if it rains. I stayed dry last night. Yeah, quite a few of my friends got a little soaked last night, but I got lucky.
We got about 30 seconds. What would you like to say?
What would I like to say? I would like for the government, if nothing else, to take a little bit more. How do you say? There's a lot of unemployed people here. And that's where you run out of money. And when you run out of money, you run out of food. And I would like for, if nothing else, for them to get more food. Simple as that. That's a necessity. Yep. That's what I'd say.